Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. My name is Maria, your Sherpa for this read. I am reading for Cancer. I've been waiting all weekend to do this reading. You know me, nosy as hell. So much going on with this energy. I just want to know what is going on. Now, I've shuffled. I didn't want to waste your time and show you. But I've shuffled multiple times just to make sure. And I just did one again in front of you, so you know. And I'm randomly, God damn it. Pulling, and I've got Lord. And I'm getting him in the reverse. I can't even begin to tell you. All right. For Cancer, give me some love for Cancer, please. Give me some messages for Cancer, April 21st to the 27th. You know what's weird, Cancer? I think, oh my God, I feel I haven't touched this. I have not pulled these same exact cards since, my goodness, since I think your last reading 3 weeks ago. It's very similar. It's crazy. Bottom of the deck is a running. Somebody's running away from you, I feel. Sorry, Cancer. I have thinking, missing you, craving, and desiring. I swear I can't make this up. If you want to, go and watch the last reading I did for Cancer specifically, maybe 2 weeks ago. Oh my God. All right, so Cancer. I'm connecting with an energy. You had a tower moment, or you might have one this week coming up. Like you don't get enough of those, right? So this relationship has been seriously affected and influenced by a third party with negative attachments, and including peers. And when I say peers, it's opinions of others. And I think I did one about you elevating and not listening to family and friends and what they think of you or the person. And it's almost like they didn't like the last ex you had, but they sure as shit don't like this current party you're with or this person you're trying to get out of this relationship. It's a dirty offer. So there's somebody who I feel like the vibe I get off dirty offer is there's a bit of coercion, manipulation, and or just straight up illegal activity. How's that? And divine masculine is in the reverse. So for all the Cancers that I'm reading for, you might be dealing with somebody in their upright would be a divine masculine, but this is in the reverse. So they're not acting like a divine masculine. They're acting like an ass is really what they're doing. You seem unbothered. You're moving on with your life. They're doing some effery behind the scenes. The dirty offer, I think the thing that's coming out with this dirty offer and influences, when I hear influences off this card, I hear influencers. So I feel like, okay, I don't know who I'm reading for. Okay, I'm only on my fourth card. I'm not even using tarot yet, but this is the vibe I'm getting. And I swear, don't know why. There's been a heavy messaging about social media platforms. Somebody's starting a new business. Somebody's trying to get a come up, a step up. I feel like somebody's seriously injured about this breakup. I feel like the divine masculine was, and take it as it resonates. And not acting very divinely, hired a group of people to come and pay them to make their ex's life, your life, a living hell by leaving a bunch of crappy comments on their platform and trying, I want to say, to also distort your character. Now, I did also a reading, I believe, for Aries, 6 weeks ago. This has got the same, like sometimes I don't have the best memory. I remember this. Somebody called Child Protective Services. This is the exact same vibe, not even playing. So this is now coming out. I think that some people were paid, family members were paid to make false accusations. Again, you're unbothered. And it doesn't have to be one or the other. It just feels like, okay, if the takeaway, if these specific instances don't relate to you, maybe you're not so past divine masculine through some shade about your character to family and friends, right? That's the vibe. These secrets are coming out. They're being discovered, right? And Cancer, you're dusting it off. You aren't even thinking twice about this. This doesn't define who you are. You know better and you don't care. You're just moving on. You're just moving forward. That's pretty easy to read. I have shocking in reverse, turmoil, like you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. In fact, for a handful of you, quite frankly, because this tower has happened. It's been a while. It's been 6 weeks, 8 weeks maybe since this tower came down. You're almost fully recovered over this. I have ego, and it's like your hurty ego, and it's getting in the way of a relationship. So this person isn't owning their side of the street. They aren't even open to a friendship, and you're like, I just chose me, Maria. I just chose to take care of me. I don't have any negative feelings about this other person. I just walked away, and now I'm getting, like, all the smear campaign is happening. Although you're unbothered and you're dusting it off, that's the right action for sure, regardless of what they're doing. They're withdrawn and lonely and then sitting in solitary in a lot of pain. Your ex, Cancer, they're sitting there. I get checking out your social media, feeling really bad and remorseful about the effery that went on behind the scenes. And they are like super sad. They're super sad, super sad. Depressed, lonely, isolated, not answering their phone, not answering their text. It's almost hermit mode, which isn't a bad thing. That's what starts a tower. Or maybe the tower initiated this, but now it's like they're thinking about every single detail, every single lie, every single, like every conversation that they had with trying to get other people to be on their side. And anytime I hear sides, that's a real low vibrational mentality, because you're at war. You're picking a side for war, and we're trying to elevate and not have war. We don't need war. Why do I need war? Why can't we leave amicably? Why can't we just be friends? I don't need to get butthurt over this. I don't have to choose to entertain this anymore. Like, it doesn't serve me anymore, but I don't have to throw shade at you. Just like, okay. And this is, again, and I had girl fight twice. I swear, only in a Cancer reading. I think we had it in Scorpio, so we might be dealing with a Scorpio. So it's two people fighting over one person. I don't even know, Cancer, if this is about you. This is behind the scenes. Or you're not fully aware. You might be in a relationship with somebody new, Cancer. And if I'm specifically reading for a male Cancer, you're in a new relationship and your current party is actually having a verbal altercation or some kind of social media BS, tit for tat. Pardon the pun, but I'm being straight. There's a lot of shade being thrown, and it's kind of like petty. It's super petty and very childish, but it's a girl fight. Like, we're old enough to not do this, right? We cannot do this. I mean, we could go out and beat the shit out of each other and then wander into some ER and then pay $5-10K to get our, stitches sewn, or we could just sit down and have a cup of coffee and go over what's the problem. And I felt abandoned when you left. Okay, let's talk about that. We don't need to spend 10 hours a week coming up with nonsense on your social media platform, smearing your character. So there's some of that for a handful, especially one or two maybe specific males. I'm telling you, I'm sitting there, I'm looking the smile. I can see the smile. I can feel the smile on your face. You're like, that ain't happening. How do you know? How do you know that your ex isn't butthurt, right? How do you know? I think that's why you're unbothered, is maybe you just don't even see it, or you're not entertaining it for sure. And obscurity means like shady, right? Really, really shady. Look at that. Under the covers. Under the cloak of night, in the fog, so nobody sees, me write nasty words on somebody's car, or, you know, like all this stuff. I don't know where that came from, but just know there's some of that. The dirty offer, I feel, is somebody was asking their peers to create a smear campaign on your character. That's the vibe I get. Whether it be a social platform like the Instas or the Tikkies or whatever. Doesn't matter. Even here, doesn't matter. I love me a Cancer because we're just like, we're little crabs, man. We got these pinchers and we don't mind using them. And we got these hard shells. It takes a lot to, you know, permeate or penetrate that. Thick skin, and we're very versatile. We can be in the water, we can be on the land. We can be anywhere. We're very, very versatile. However, we will pinch you. You will feel it. You will. Like, don't piss us off. You can tolerate a lot. Tell me about Cancer and this dirty offer. And thank you. All right, here we go. Cancer, clarifying influences and dirty offer. 8 of Swords in the reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, to be fair, my cards were also in reverse. So let's take them in the upright, because I think that's the intent they were going to come out. And I'm being told to. So in the upright, yeah, it seems like you're blocked. You're not. So the blocked, okay, anytime I deal with 7s and 8s, especially Swords or Wands, right? It's boundaries. It's boundaries and anxiety from the boundaries. So you put a boundary around this person, Cancer. You protected yourself. You felt like this person may have been imbalanced. I just get that. They want to have a new beginning with you, and they want to be coming out of the cold. And Cancer, I don't think you're entertaining this. This person's up in their head full of stress. They are stressing out. And they're not empowered. They're full of fear. They're overthinking, and they have uncontrollable thoughts. They are feeling like you left them out. Let's talk about this Divine Masculine in reverse. Tell me about this Divine Masculine in reverse. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? No. Okay. Divine Masculine. Are these in reverse? Yes. Okay. Is the Knight of Cups on their way. Action. They're coming forward to have a conversation. And again, we're almost through retrograde. Praise you, God. So we're through the 23rd, and then we have a full moon. And that'll be another, like, closing of a cycle, going into a new one. Yay. So I have the 3 of Swords. Here they come. For 3 of Cups for a celebration. The Hangman, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress. Ooh, this is beautiful. All right, so you're unbothered. This is the deal. If it was this Divine Masculine that got butthurt and had ego issues, and hired their family, second, third cousins out of Mississippi or Kentucky or Texas, like all over the world, to just say, hey, there's a $20 bill in it if you go to this person's site every couple of days and randomly put a negative comment. I swear to God, that's what's happening here. And they bite and they do it. And you're unbothered, you're unshaken, you're solid. You're dusting it off. You're like, bring it. I hear it, like, it just makes me stronger. You know, I have all these songs in my head as this is going on too. So whatever happened, this masculine walked away from the ask, okay? They walked away. Little did they know that your come up was fierce. I think they check on you periodically, and they just see how many lives you've influenced, all the good messages you've put out there. Either that, and or if it's a business, if you're working on, I heard like Etsy, I heard some other online businesses, you're exploding. You're doing very, very well. If not, you're right around you're like, that's how this works. Any negative attention, especially if you're part of the group, right? If you're part of the divine group, you've elevated, you're awake, you are trying to do better, be better, right? You have a conscience, you want to help others, you know. Whoever I am reading for, I just feel, Cancer, you're trying to make a bigger footprint in the wave of the ocean, right? And the ocean is the planet. Like, if you're trying to make an imprint. And as a result, this person is identifying is too much. Whatever that was doing was too much. And they see that you're still unbothered. They see that your come up didn't change. Your demeanor didn't change. If anything, it validated that you were on the right path. Tell me about this obscurity and this dusted off. Tell me about the secrets. Tell me about the secrets. This is an ex. They're frustrated with the separation. I have failure to meet the test. So not only when you broke up, you put some boundaries around this person. I feel like they have chaos and they're overcommitted. So when I get the lack of lovers, it's the 3-party card, right? There's not, it's not two. They were lovers, but now there's a third party in the mix. They were overcommitted. So they were in another relationship or had one foot in one relationship as they were entertaining you. There wasn't a there wasn't a solid connection, and you cut this off. And that's the separation. So that's that obscurity is, what do you want? Well, they want you for sure. Their 9 of Cups. I can't make it up. I'm going through this thing where I'm actually pulling the energy and then I get validation from the cards. I like it. It's kind of fun. Tell me about dusted off. Cancer. Tell me about how Cancer's dusting it off and moving forward, shaking off the garbage. Yeah, look at that. They walked away from all the arguing and the fighting and the anxiety, and you're like, and it's not even about you. This is the crap behind the scenes. The arguing, I'm telling you, inner or outer conflict, struggle, boldness. Boldness is what I hear. Tension, rivalry, and competition. So your line of work, Cancer, is in direct parallel with somebody else's line of work. So either you are putting something on social media or you're creating something you're creating. You're in the path of creating something, and you're being threatened. You are. I feel like you're being threatened by somebody or some situation, and you're not dealing with it. It's like this tower came down. The shocking tower came down. You're not even budging. Turmoil, trouble, and unexpected, and it's in the reverse. So I feel like you're coming out of it, and you're just dealing with the residual of the ego being bruised. If that's not you, it's your person. Take it as it resonates. And you got a girl fight in the middle of this. I'm going to jump ahead. I just want to know what the hell's going on with this girl fight. Because it's withdrawn. So it's somebody, 4 of Pentacles. Somebody withheld back, man. And they didn't give you your flowers. They didn't give you your recognition. They didn't see, they were cautious and they were suspicious. Tell me about this girl fight. If you were pouring into a situation, the irony here, Cancer, is you might have walked away from a situation, because I have this all over. You might have walked away from this person because they were breadcrumbing you, gaslighting you, and stonewalling you, right? Very common. And you walked away, and then they thought they were moving into something better, and through their own actions, realized that was way worse. And their family is telling maybe you or your friends, this is not good. We weren't really in love with you either, but you were a better choice than that. I'm not even kidding. They are sitting in a space of, your last person is sitting in a space of turmoil. They say, listen to your inner voice when making positive choices. Anything else about girl fight? So people are competing for you, I hear too. You're looking good. Well, of course you're a Cancer. Look in the mirror. Jeez. Who am I telling? I know. You're feeling solid. You made some changes, or in the midst of making changes. You're elevating. You're pursuing higher elements. Like, you're pursuing spirituality. You're pursuing a better lifestyle. You're actually doing your research, your homework. You're identifying gifts that you have. How does that tie into what you want to do here on the planet while you're here? You are coming out as a King of Pentacles. You might even come into an inheritance or money. Careful, several of you might lose your inheritance. Just saying, just don't spend it stupidly. But the King of Pentacles is pretty solid. They like to be the provider. This is my husband card. This has been coming out all day. So this person, on the positive side, Cancer, this is you, or it could be your partner, is coming off as solid, dependable, reliable. The husband, right? The honeydew. I have a honey-do list for you, baby. And they're like, sure, I'm your provider, I'm your protector, this is who they are. However, on the negative side, they also want their cake and eat it too, because they pay the bills, not all of them, just a handful, a smidge, a sprinkling, come off with a holier than thou, and I can get away with whatever the hell I want to get away with. And they, in this reverse energy, if they're acting out in a stupid way and being obscure and not answering questions about their time and their money and their receipts, same vibe I got. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, well, Capricorn, yeah, even a Virgo, maybe. I think you might want to check those out. This girl fight is two people fighting over for the same guy. They don't even, neither of them may even be in this relationship. It may not even be a relationship anywhere. It might have just been situationship, friends with benefits, poly, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just saying they know about each other. At least one knows about the other, I feel. I don't know if the other one knows about her, but I feel it's two women. And I also feel like the guy, and it might be you, Cancer. I don't know. It could be another Cancer. It could be, another guy, or I don't know who I'm reading about. Maybe you're in a fight. Maybe you're the Cancer that's in this girl fight, fighting over this person. And you're withdrawing. You're saying, uncle, throwing in the towel. Shit, I don't know. This is a harder part because I think the girl fight really is obscure. Like, this is not out in the street. This is throwing punches online. Or smear campaign. I get it. Gossip bullshit. I don't know. I just work here. Okay, tell me more. Is there anything else you want to tell me for Cancer? Tell me, give me some good news. Well, whatever it is, you're looking at a happily ever after. You're going to make this risk. Whatever this is, you are stepping out of your comfort zone and you are taking a risk, or somebody is coming at you to take a risk. This is a very different reading, let me tell you. And yeah, here they come. I can't make it up. Chariot and the Nine of Wands. This is a player card, so be very careful, Cancer. Somebody might be coming in to love bomb. I hear love bomb, and I do. Okay, fair. This, you have to discern that this person here, this inverted divine masculine, not so divine, has done any changing. If they've done any work, you're gonna know. You're gonna know in 1 minute. 1 minute. You can ask them. You can ask them. I heard somebody say, how will I know, Maria? You can ask them. Say, what have you been up to since the last time we chatted? Have you been in any relationships? Have you seen anybody? Are you dating? They might not tell you. They had a lot of options. They're walking away. And honestly, I think you do too. I have the strength. Yeah. I have the strength, the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So I get the sense that this person has had a lot of options, that they might actually expose some of that. They might tell you that they were in another relationship or situationship or had a lot of options or a lot of energy. This person who we're talking about, this inverted divine masculine, was never ready for commitment when they met you. Never. They were not looking for, not looking for a come up, not looking for a forever after. You changed the game, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, but they're happily ever after. They thought it was through the Seven of Cups that they would be thrilled and happy, just being single, solo, stringless, no commitment, no ties. What happens, happens, that kind of energy. And now they're turning all of that away to come. At least the handful I'm reading for here. This person is coming in with the sword of truth to have a conversation. They want to drop this. I hear, I'll get rid of my list and I'll give you the keys to the house. And yeah, they historically did not choose you. Look at this. I can't even begin. I could just sit here and read this. So this Page of Swords is coming in and having an honest conversation. They're afraid of fighting again. They don't want to argue, but they do want to be honest. They want to tell you this. You weren't their first choice. They did not want a commitment. Did I not just say that? Did I also not just say I have this vibe and then I say it and then the card comes out? Thank you for the validation. Appreciate that. So that's the Four of Cups energy. Is I never wanted this, but I found out after you walked away, my heart, I broke my own damn heart. I chose to be with myself, and they want to come and have this lovely conversation with you. That's the conversation, Page of Swords, an honest, open-minded, they want to investigate and oh my God, I cannot make this up. They want to, I can't. I love tarot. I'm just saying. So I have the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles, they recognize, and it was in the reverse. Now, don't get freaked out. So the Seven of Pentacles in the upright is, see this lovely pile? See this lovely pile of pentacles here? This is the investment in the relationship. The reason it's in the reverse is they never invested anything. They gave you 3, 4, they breadcrumbed this relationship. You were the one that was investing in it. And they recognize that, and they want to share that. I didn't really give 50%. I barely gave 5, you know. But now they want to have another conversation about changing that, and they're going to rush in and have a conversation about turning this death into a rebirth and starting on a new foundation. Judgment is definitely involved, And when I see the Judgment card is something had to change, and they know it. They can't do this cycle, and it's not just with you. I think you are just the finality of the cycle to end. And maybe one person after you is they sabotage and they cheat, and they sabotage and they cheat, because anything good that comes of that, and they didn't know what they wanted either until they met you. And then you're the game changer. You open their eyes, and they're like, this sucks. I keep investing. It's like renting. No offense to the renters, because I rented for years. But if you keep putting money, you're investing in somebody else's property, not ever getting a return. Well, now save all the hate emails. I'm just using this as an example. I am sure there's something out there that you can get your money back. I don't know. I'm just using it. It's rent a car. How about that? So this is the awakening they had. Thank you. Thank you for that. I just feel like they got an awakening, an epiphany as I keep investing in these things that aren't giving me anything back. I've been taking and just like stealing all of the resources, and I need to turn that around and get back if I want anything to grow. And I want the full 10 of cups, but I'm not investing 10, right? So if I want my 10, I need to invest 10. I need to have it to give. And so this person's been sitting in their own space for a hot second, Cancer. And they've been, oh, look at this, sitting in their hot space for a second. Sitting in a space of reflection. And they made a decision, and they're going to come forward and have a conversation with you about commitment, because they miss the shit out of you and they want to quit fighting. All right, I'm going to leave you with an angel. Sorry this one's so long. It's like a personal read. Oh my goodness. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, here we go. You ready, Cancer? I'm going to give you a number for the week. Now you see this, any kind, any form, any of these numbers that pop up is a reflection for you and a reminder of you, or for you, that your Sherpa team is thinking of you and your greatest good. 24, I am generous. Oh my gosh, isn't that the truth? You are the provider. You're a Cancer. You're a nurturer by nature. You're an empath. You're a lover. You are a supporter. You're a cheerleader. This is who you are. And when you're outside of that spirit, right, you feel self-centered, or you don't feel helpful, and you just don't know where you stand, etc. So let's tell you what number 24 comes together. So it says, you have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining a balanced, stable relationship. You are loyal to your loved ones, and you are able to see the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I can't make this up. I am generous. It's a gift. It's a curse and a gift. So I say it, or I think it, and then it comes out on a card. So thank you for my spirit guides for validating me. If you like this vibe, want to subscribe and haven't yet, may I strongly big ask you to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to reach the whole planet. My personal goal is to help everybody elevate, wake up. That's my job here, is to help people wake up and get at a higher vibrating level of themselves. And your subscription, which costs you nothing and actually alerts you when I send up and I upload new information, takes literally a second, and I super appreciate it. If you want a personal read, couple options. I'm doing a video. It's pre-recorded. You don't even have to be on the phone or on the video. I mean, on the virtual. I just do a reading for you. That is virtual. It's a video. I upload you a link just sent to you privately for you to watch at your leisure. So that's a pre-recorded tape and a pre-recorded reading. I'm completing those. And then lastly, if you want a personal read, email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you scheduled rather quickly, actually. So love and light until the midweek pulse, Cancer, and take care of yourself. Bye.